Hello everybody. Hello. How's everybody doing? So today I'm going to be painting this cute little palm tree. If this doesn't give you beach feels, I don't know what will. But it's a design that I came up with and thought it would be fun just to come on here and paint with y'all and to talk about my door hanger challenge. Hello. As you come on, say hey, let me know where you're from, if this is your first time. Hey Christine, so my name is Trina and I'm the owner designer at Trina Tulip Designs, where I teach other ladies or even gentlemen how to take control of a jigsaw and cut their own door hangers out and paint them. So, hey Lisa, hey Miss Betty. I'm just going to get started. If y'all have any questions, y'all just shoot them down below. Let me know. I will be happy to answer them for you. If you haven't heard, I am having a door hanger challenge, and it is where I'm challenging you who has never ever cut a door hanger before, or if you've cut 10,000 of them, to join me in my challenge to cut a cute, whimsical, hey Tanya, hey Teresa, hey Kathy, hey, I done said hey Christine. Challenge you to cut out the cute whimsical pineapple and paint with me. And in the challenge, you will be part of a Facebook group just for the challenge. And I will be in there probably starting next week and showing you exactly how to cut that door hanger out using a jigsaw. I will share with y'all what kind of jigsaw I use, what kind of blades I use. And when we're painting it, I will give you all the paint colors and what paints I like to use. Oh, thank you, Miss Lisa. It says, stress, blessed, and painting obsessed. It's kind of fitting, huh? And it's just going to be super fun. You'll be part of a group. The group will probably be active and stuff for a while. Probably until my next door hanger challenge, and then I can just kind of switch it up. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with that group yet, but you will be part of that group during the whole process of getting it cut and painted, and just a great group that you will be able to communicate with others and see how they're painting their pineapple. Hey Tira, and it's just going to be so much fun. And if you have not joined yet, you can click the link in the description and head on over there and join. Y'all, it's only $10, and I will provide y'all the template. I will show you a video exactly how I get my templates pieced together and ready to go on my wood. It's just amazing. Y'all gonna love it. So if you haven't done that yet, head on over there and get join in with us. Did I even say that right? I don't even know. But I'm gonna take you down a little bit so y'all can see what I'm painting, see what I'm doing. And I know this is not like the best view ever, upside down, but being that I only have my phone, I like to be able to read the comments as I'm painting. And we're just chatting, so having fun. So what's everybody doing today? It is a beautiful day here. It's like 81 degrees. So it's been super amazing weather today. Hey girl. And if y'all like my earrings, they come from Tira Shady. She is the owner and designer at Southern Girl Boutique by Tira Shady. She has some really cute leather earrings that I am like so in love with. I've got to go see her Friday to pick up some more. So if y'all want like these earrings or want to check her site out, y'all, after this live, y'all head over there and check her out. All right, so I'm gonna get started. Hey Zoe, I printed this out, and hey Miss Kathy, and I left it in there. So I'm gonna start with my green. This will be my first time actually painting this style, besides messing with it in ProCreate. So I'm just gonna start painting away with my green up here on the top. And like I said, if y'all have any questions about the door hanger challenge or my inside scoop, hey Carolina, hey Deb, can you post her link? Deb, I sure can. As soon as I get off of here, I will certainly share her link to here. Or Tara, if you're still on here, if you can go over to your page and get your link real quick and post them in the comments, I would appreciate it. Yes, she does amazing work. She does ship. I have these, and I wore these. They're the leather, and they have like the glitter on the back, then the pretty aqua or the turquoise on the top, and they're like the kind of like a diamond shape. I don't see a lot of them, so I think they're very unique. Let's see, what other earrings do I wear of hers? I have a lot of the feather style earrings from her. She does the tassel earrings. And she does a good bit of other jewelry. Even if you have little girls, she makes the little hair bows for the girls. So, if y'all haven't checked her page out, y'all definitely need to head on over there because there's a lot more than just earrings. But I'm kind of like going through a thing where I'm loving earrings. And I was just liking like the little dainty earrings. And now I've got to where I want more of the bigger flashy earrings. I said if I can't dress all fancy, then at least I can fancy up with my earrings. So I've been loving them. Alright, I'm still painting away with my green. I should have probably got a bigger paintbrush because it's kind of a good bit of green having to be painted on right here. And I'm trying to get a little bit thicker, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to put at least one more coat on here. And while I have y'all on here, I don't think I'm going to do my edges. Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. I say that every time, I think. And I can't go without doing my edges. And that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to pick it up and get my edges real quick. I just hate doing edges. It's my least favorite thing to do when doing a door hanger is the edges. Hey, Natalie. What's up, girlfriend? We don't have ball today, y'all. We usually have ball Monday through Friday except for on Wednesdays. So this is like our day off from ball. Which I really enjoy ball. I wouldn't care if it was every day. I love watching the kids play ball. What color is green? That is the palm leaf green by Apple Barrel. It's kind of like my go-to green for when I'm doing like any kind of greenery or floral stuff. And then I like to kind of, if I'm going to highlight anything, then use a lighter color to highlight it. So I usually kind of start with a dark color and then go in with a light color for highlights. I say that, and then watch when I turn around, I'm going to use something else. And if you're wondering why I'm doing the door hanger challenge, I am actually doing the door hanger challenge just so those of you that's not in my inside scoop can kind of get a little feel of what my inside scoop is about. You will actually see that my tutorials are a little bit more detailed. Well, not a little bit more, they're actually a good bit more detailed than like what I'm doing right now. You know, you get more teaching in my inside scoop. Like I had the camera better focused or a little bit closer and kind of go through it a little bit more talking. Just got home from running to Lowe's for wood. Feed store for bunny cage. Kaylee to ear doctor. Follow up prepping for a ball practice. Oh, are you? Did everything follow up okay then with her little ears? I hope so. Little ears can be a mess. And what the door hanger challenge, like I said, it's going to do, it's just going to let you know whether or not that's something that you probably don't want to mess with, or it's going to be something that you're going to fall in love with and be like, okay, I'm totally in and I'm going to do this. Because my Inside Scoop will open back up for new members in May, or for May, but it will reopen April 25th through May the 8th. Hey, Chrissy. Hey, Nikki. Yeah, she's great after tubes. Oh, yay, Natalie. So she got her tubes out. She don't have tubes no more. Right? Or am I wrong? I may be like totally confused at who. So right now I'm just getting the aggravating edges, y'all. Alright, one more of these the leaves on the top, and we can move on. Alright, oh, no, I got this one right here. Man, darn, I done thought I was done. Alright, now I can move on. I'm just going to leave the back as is. And I'm going to go ahead and just go over that one more time since it's kind of dried. It's not completely dry, but I think it's dry enough to go over again. So if y'all don't mind, hit that share button and share this video for me. Help me out. I would so appreciate it. Sharing does a lot for small businesses that's trying to grow online. Just helps us get our name out there and get seen by more people. So it really is. It's a huge help. And then it's actually easier for you to come back and watch it if you don't get to watch the whole thing. No, just got them in a month ago. Okay, well, I don't know. This was the post check up. Go next week for custom earplugs. Oh, Natalie, I was so confused. Well, I hope everything goes good when they get her custom earplugs and stuff and get her all set. When you get like the earplugs and stuff like that, or the tubes, you don't have to, they're not like a forever thing. You can, like if your ears get better, they do get took out, right? Removed. Yeah, I'm just trying to load this green on here so I won't have to come back. I won't have to like get my blow dryer out just for the green. Alright. Because I don't like my wood showing at all. Rather I come back and dazzle it up with all kind of stuff and half of it's covered anyway. I just like it to be fully covered. And I think that's going to do it. Hello, Miss Shirley. And I shared this template with y'all in the Inside Scoop. So if you like it, all you have to do is do the block poster. And you can cut it out and paint it. That's one thing, too, that's been going on in the Inside Scoop. I've been learning how to use the app, the ProCreate app. I'm learning how to design templates. And so when I design one, I'm so excited. I'm like, I got to share this with my insiders. So I will go and give it to my insiders for them to play around with, if they want to paint it or not. So my little starfish here is going to be yellow. And yellow is not a easy color to use. So I'm just going to put a white coat of paint over where that yellow starfish is going to be. Oh, cool. I'll check it out. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Shirley. You hadn't seen it over there, girl. I posted it. I think I posted it yesterday. Pretty sure I posted it yesterday. But yeah, it is over there for any of y'all insiders that wants to paint it yourself and cut it out. Did y'all hear that bang? That is that red bird still back there. It is still trying to get in. Or still get its reflection. Love that shirt. I'm getting the same one. Are you? Thank you, Gina. Where are you getting yours from? I'm trying to remember where I got mine from. I want to say maybe Bling. Something Bling Boutique. It was one of the little shops here on Facebook. Hey, Amanda. I still got your pot of gold. I figured since I didn't get it shipped in time, it's not such a big deal now, but I still got it. Hang it up. See it right there? Right there. Where do y'all get the shirts? Lisa, I ordered this one. I seen somebody posting it, and I ordered it from a lady, like I said. She's a little boutique over here on Facebook. And I'm trying to think. It seemed like it might be Bling Bows or Bling. I'll look, because I keep on seeing her still, posting some stuff. So I'll look and see what her name is called, and I'll let you know. But I really can't right off remember what her name is. I wonder if I've got that set up right. I'm gonna go get my picture. It's okay. Well, thank you, Amanda. Y'all give me just a second. All right, so this is what I'm painting. I've shared this on the page. This is a design that I did in ProCreate. Okay, so that one does, nope, that one does go all the way over. I was thinking it went all the way over. So it goes this way, and then it curves there. So all that's, there we go. It's looking more like a starfish now. All right, so now, let me see. While that white's drying, I may go ahead and put like the sand or the bucket. Hey, Miss Teresa. All right, and I don't have none of my colors out. I'll put y'all down just a little bit more so y'all can see a little bit more. So let me see. I want to go with like a I wonder how this Indian turquoise will be. That's a little light. I want a little bit of a darker color. We'll go with the Caribbean. It's a little bit of a darker color. I hope I don't get no black in it. I'll put just a tad bit of white right there. I always kind of have to pick my piece up and kind of use it. This color looks like it's going to be a little bit a light color. Hey, Miss Bonnie. I'm not going to worry about my edges too much because I am going to do my black outline on just about everything on this piece. So I'm not going to like stress over like my lines being too slick. Alright, so I'm going to come up here and do this little swooshing down to get the top of it. Hey Tina. So like that. And I'm thinking I'm going to make my blue a good bit lighter in a way and get this top up here. Just so it'll kind of look like the inside of the bucket, just with a little bit of a different tone. And I'm going to add just that blue a little bit. Hey Kelly, just like that. So it just kind of gave it kind of a two-tone kind of look. All right. And I did my shovel because I'm trying to stick with my pattern. I think I did my shovel in that same palm leaf green. But I think I want to do a little bit of a lime or a brighter green or something. More of a lime green for the shovel. Let me see, maybe a lime tree. Maybe the lime tree. I have a lot of lime tree there that's been wasted. I've been trying to use like an egg carton, but I kind of waste a lot of paint using these egg cartons. It's probably just me, but I really do. I waste a lot of paint. Trying to get it on there pretty thick so I don't have to come back and I forgot the edges on that. Matter of fact, I'm probably not going to get the rest of the edges just because it takes a little bit longer. Y'all give me just a second. Let me go let little Eli in. And Steven.
Open the door, please.
Alright. Let's see it so far. Now, my little thing there is a pink. Won't take a lot of pink. I found a plastic egg-shaped deviled egg tray in the Easter section at Walmart that I've been using. What's good so far? Oh yay, Natalie! I have I can't remember who I seen But an ice tray. An ice tray, I think, would y'all please excuse the burping? I think an ice tray would help, like, work really, really good for paint. Life for little boys or big boys. So next time I go to town and stuff, and remember, I'm gonna pick up some ice trays and try it. Cause I do waste a lot of paint in the paper plates, but I feel like I may waste a little bit more paint in the trays, the egg cartons, because I guess because they're so thick, like deep, and I kind of go happy with my paint when I'm squirting it out, and I can't really tell exactly how much I'm putting on there until it's already in there. So, but other than that, you know, it works really good. I just don't have no control with squirting my paint out at all. All right, so there's the bucket so far, and I'm gonna use that same little brush to get inside of there, and I think I'm gonna just get it white. Just like that. Get it on the inside. So does anybody have any questions about the door hanger challenge? The door hanger challenge? Now let's see what color. Let's go ahead and work on the sand. I do need to go over that one more time. Trying to find what color I want to use. How about bleached sand? We'll try it and see. I think it may need to be a little bit more darker than this. Yeah, I want it to be a little bit more darker than that. We can go with the light mocha. Let's go with the light mocha. That still ain't gonna be quite the color that I was wanting. Maybe it's more like a goldish yellow. I'm gonna mix a little bit of this like gold yellow in with that light mocha and see what kind of color we have going on then. Kind of digging it, kind of digging it. See the colors making. So now let's go in and let's get our sand done. Trying to find my paintbrush. Where is it at? In the dirty water over here. I've had these paintbrushes sitting in that water for at least 4 or 5 days. And I know that is totally not good. All right, this is kind of making like a yellowish sand color. Before I even get happy, I'm just gonna go ahead and get my edges. My edges before I forget, before I was wanting to take that kind of up. Hey Jordan, what is the door hanger challenge about? Sorry, I have been out of the loop. Amanda, it is where, if you've noticed that whimsical pineapple that I posted, I call it whimsical, but my son has brought it to my attention that it doesn't have a T, so it's not whimsical, it's whimsical. But the whimsical pineapple, and it's where I will give you that template for you to print out, and then I am going to show you how to cut it. It's where you're going to like paint your own door hanger and cut out your own door hanger. And then after we cut it, we're going to paint it together in the group. And then after that, you should be set and ready to kind of know a little bit about door hangers, and if this would be something that, you know, you would want to do. So it's just where I teach you how to cut and paint a door hanger. And it's only $10. So it's super cheap and affordable for a lot of fun and a whole lot of content. All right, I'm just trying to smooth my paint lines out because I don't like it to be quite as funky as what I had it. Not funky, but clunky. So there's the, I'm thinking I'm going to be got paint all over this cute little t-shirt. I'm thinking this light needs to go down a bit so y'all can kind of see that color a little bit better. See that color? See my clunks there? I don't like that clunk. That's going to drive me crazy. All right. I smoothed the clunk out. All right, so we're going to let that dry, but before, let me get that off before I get it on my shirt. Before I actually let that dry, I'm going to take, I need a darker, let me see, what color? I went with a dark, like a kind of a darker brown. Have y'all ever noticed, like, in the apple barrel, the light mocha is a lot darker than the light mocha in the Deca Art? I liked a good bit darker. So I'm just going to take that light mocha with my same brush, and I'm going to kind of just easily just go through on my sand. I'm going to get some more just my yellow to kind of like blend that in some. Just blending it. And now I'm going to take a little round tip brush. Yeah, and to join the door hanger challenge, all you have to do is hit the link above and just join it. Kind of like just putting little dots just to kind of make it look more like beachier. If y'all didn't hear that clear, y'all may think I might have said something else. just kind of like little dots. And then I'm going to use, I could use like this golden sunset. I'm going to use this golden sunset, and I might light it, make it a little bit lighter to do my seashells. So I'm just going to lighten that up a little bit, and I'm going to draw kind of just little seashells, and I need a different brush. Let me get my little filbert tip brush here. And I'm going to draw a little seashell here. Right there. And these are not going to be like the most noticeable things in the world, but they are here. I'm getting a clunk. And I want to draw one. I'm going to draw like one of the round ones here. Put a little bit more darker color. And let me do another little seashell like up here. Yeah, so y'all remember to hit that share button and share this video for me. See, just little seashells that'll come together once we get like the other design parts in there. All right. I think I might have should have used that color to kind of do a little bit of the blending, or not blending, but just like sand part. It kind of goes a little bit better than that Moco. And that's the King's Gold. Nope, the Golden Sunset. All right. All right, now let's start with let's go ahead and get our brown up here. No, I'm gonna go ahead and get my yellow, just in case my yellow has to be done more than one coat. I'm going to use this golden yellow. I'm going to use, I am going to mix a little bit of white with that yellow, just so maybe it'll cover a little bit better. Let me get a different paintbrush so I can mix it. Okay. Hey Mary, I think I need to paint on wood. Seems so much easier than carpet tiles. Oh, thank you Amanda for sharing. Thank you Christina. Carpet tile, is that just like the carpet that I meant the tile like for bathrooms or floors? What's carpet tile? Or is that just like regular carpet that and it's just in squares. Actually carpet. Okay. Oh, I bet it would be. I didn't know you can what kind of paint do you do on those? Do you like paint designs on them? Who am I talking to? Is it Janet? Do you call yourself Janet? So do you like paint designs on the carpet squares? I've never seen that before. Yeah, if you haven't tried wood, you definitely need to try wood. And right now I have a door hanger challenge going. That will be the perfect opportunity for you to try it. I provide you with a template. It's a cute little whimsical door hanger template. I mean, pineapple template. Goodness, I'm stumbling over my words. And I'll show you how to cut it. Janet, yes, I'm doing a cross now. Oh, are you? At a carpet? Alright, so there's my yellow on my Starfish. My blue's got to have another coat, so I'm going to go ahead and get that real quick before we start up there get into the brown. So if you're doing a cross out of the carpet, you cut the carpet out into its shape. I haven't seen anybody doing that yet. That is amazing. No, painting on the, oh, so you painted on the square, okay. All right, I got you. All right, let's go ahead and I'm done with the yellow. Let's go ahead and get the brown up here. So, I'm going to use Hey, California girl. Hello, beautiful. Always nice to see you. Thank you. You're always so sweet. Always so sweet. I'm trying not to touch my wet paint. I'm going to go ahead and get my edges. Get the hard part, or the aggravating part out of the way. It's not hard, it's just super aggravating to me. You're back, Christine. Yay! Alright, this is it so far. I'm going to put another coat on this brown just to kind of get it good. And fingers crossed I don't have to come back and do another coat on here. Try to get it all in one. And while that's still going, I'm going to lighten up my brown. Y'all, sorry. I'm going to lighten that brown up with some white. And put some stripes on it. maybe some more brown. And a little bit more white. Just a little bit. The bucket is so cute. Oh, thank you, Carolina. Thank you, Christine. All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and put my stripes on it. And this is kind of a marble color. I didn't blend it completely, as you can see. And with my paint still being wet, just kind of gives it a little bit more texture. So, kind of digging that. You don't even have to do any kind of shading. It like kind of automatically does it for you. So, ta-da. That one's a little bit darker than the rest of them, so I'm going to kind of go over that one more time. But there we go.
Hey!
Got an itch, y'all. All right, I'm going to go ahead while this is drying before we can do anything else. So I'm going to go ahead and get, and I didn't bring them in here, do my dots with a sponge. So give me just a sec. Let me grab a sponge. All right, I don't know where. I think I want big dots. This is like the biggest dauber pouncer I have. Hey Trina, do you always spray paint your hangers before you paint? Courtney, no, I do not. I don't ever spray paint my door hangers. You talking like with primer? Because I know you can get the primer and spray paint, but no, I don't. I don't prime them. Like with this yellow, you know, sometimes yellow is hard to cover, so I put like white up under it first. But if you have wood that has some really dark, like wood grain or knots, you might want to prime it. But I don't. So, because I use birch and it's pretty smooth and the tone of it is pretty light. But I have tried the primer in the spray paint before when I would do like the door hanger initials, and I was putting like maybe a light color over those. I tried that before, but I don't prime them. All right, I'm going to let's do the lime tree dots. Yes, primer. I've been spraying mine, but the spray paint sometimes come through. Huh. Why are you putting the primer on there? Is it not, I mean, is your paint just not covering good and you want to prime it, or? So I'm just going to go in with some dots and put dots here and there. These will make the perfect size coconuts, y'all. And I'm just going to go and just pounce this little thing all over the place wherever I feel like I want to dot at. So this may be a little bit different than my image because I'm probably not going to have quite as many dots because these are a little bit bigger. Yeah, Courtney, are you spraying it because, like I said, is it because your paint's not drying? I know there's other people that sprays the primer before they paint their door hangers. Just, you know, I don't. And if you get good wood, you know, I don't see where there's really a need to prime it first. But really, it's just, with that kind of stuff, it's just personal preference of what you want to do with it. So, just putting some cute big old dots on here. That bottle's about running low, or it's about out. Most of the time I have to put several coats of paint if I don't prime it first. But I'm going to try to not spray and see if it works better. Courtney, are you using like the Aqua Barrel paint, or are you using Deco Art, or do you like, buy like the quarts of a certain color, like a certain paint brand. Because I use a mix of a lot of different kind of paint brands. But now my main like go-to paint is the Apple Barrel or the Deco Art. And there are certain colors that I have to put 2 coats on. And sometimes I have to apply like 3 coats. But if you apply it thick enough, like don't get it gulped on there to have like paint gulps everywhere. But if you apply it thick enough, then 2 coats most of the time should work. Apple Barrel? Yeah, try applying it a little bit thicker than what you're doing. But you can get it a little bit thick and then kind of do the long strokes with your brush, and it'll help eliminate having like the gulpy, I don't know, brush strokes on there. Like down here, see how that's thick? You can smooth that out.
How?
But try, before it dries, you can smooth it out with your paintbrush. But try just getting it a little bit more thicker paint when you're using it. Or either you can add a little bit of white into your paint. Not a lot to like change your color completely. But if it does, still use it and paint over it. And then you can go back over it the second coat with the original color. The white and yellow are for sure multiple coats. Are you using paint brushes or sponge brushes? That can sometimes make a difference too. Yes, Christine, it can. Courtney said, are you using a paintbrush or are you using sponges? Thank you for the help. You're so welcome. Now, when I used to paint like my base coats with the sponges, I would have to go over it at least 2 or 3 times. Sometimes 4 and 5 times, just depending on the color. And but that was me getting it like glass smooth. I mean, when you use those sponges and you apply thin coats and you apply like 4 or 5 thin coats, it really is the smoothest paint. Paintbrushes, yeah. So just try, because like this palm leaf, if you don't get it thick, 99% of the time you're gonna have to put 2 coats. But I did this kind of thick, and then by the time I got done with the edges, it was dry enough for me just to put another coat on there. And it's like, I can't see any wood. Like, I can't see any wood through it at all. So, and like with the brown, that's actually the brown by Anita's. If you can see it between the little lines. That was 1 coat, but I did kind of go over it real thick. But just when you do it, just keep on smoothing it out by doing longer strokes, and that kind of helps. So yes, try it and let me know how, if loading your paintbrush up a little bit more helps with the coverage. All right, I'm going to use a smaller sponge to do the dots on my starfish. No, I'm not, because I would mess it up because of, I don't want all of them to be the same size. Or want it to be the same size, but not. I'm going to do a darker blue. I'm going to do this real dark turquoise. It's like a really dark blue. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to start with just making some circles in my starfish. And I'm leaving this paint, these are kind of thick, and they're still kind of, like that yellow is still kind of coming through. And even though this is a dark color, I guess what I...
Do you know what Breaking
I
Bad
gotta
is?
itch, y'all.
Do you know what Breaking Bad is?
Move it. Quit.
Huh?
You're gonna get paint on your shirt. Move. You talking about movie? The TV show?
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you?
I haven't ever watched it, no.
Steven's watching it.
Steven's watching it?
Yeah, he watches it.
Okay.
What is Breaking Bad? What show is it about?
I'm not sure, Eli. I haven't never really watched it.
Do y'all watch Breaking Bad? Please tell me about it. I don't
Do
know
y'all
what it
watch
is.
Breaking Bad? Please tell him about it. All right, move, baby. You gotta move. And when I do my circles, I just do a C. Please stop. Stop, stop, stop.
I did not mean to touch that. I thought I was trying to...
I do a C, a half, and then do another C the opposite way. And that's like the easiest way that I have found that I could do my circles without a sponge. But I'm one of those, if I could use a sponge to do my dots, I'm going to use a sponge. Because it's just so much faster and easier. Alright, so there's my dots on my starfish. Does anybody have any questions? Excuse me. Now, I did add some of those blue. I did a darker line, darker blue. So I'm going to do a darker blue in my bucket here. And I'm going to just use my same paintbrush. To put my lines right in there. Just like that. All right, I'm looking at my picture just to make sure. I have like pink going on in these blue circles, but pink's gonna be hard to show up. I think I'm just gonna use my white tulip paint. Did I just get, oh, my battery's low. Did I just get paint on my nose? Let me plug my phone up real quick. So I'm just gonna use the tulip paint inside of there. Sorry if y'all see my hand. And that's what I'm gonna cover to use for the dots. Sorry for the shaking, y'all. I'm plugging my phone up. It's going dead. All right. So this is it so far. All right, and then in my bucket, I have, let me find me a paintbrush that I can use. I have little lines, little white lines going. I think I'm just going to use this one. Little white lines going in between my bucket. About why it's done. Kind of got clunky on me. So I'm just going to put my little white lines in my bucket. My handle, I mean, I'm saying in my bucket, but I mean my handle. Let me put one more line. Let's see, maybe right there. All right. Now let's see. Feel some hair. We got to do our coconuts. I wish I would have had this sponge. I just could have did boop, boop, boop. But I'm not going to go and rinse that out. And that's the only size of sponge like that I have. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to dry this because I can do my highlights and then I can do my coconuts, but my green dots are still kind of wet, and I'm scared that if I do my coconuts right there, that, I don't know, let's try it. I'm going to try it. I'm going to do over my green dots. And if it smears, it smears. It ain't too bad though. So there's one coconut. There's another coconut. And then we're going to do the coconut right here. And make that one a little bit bigger. And I'm going to add a little bit of the lighter brown in there. Just to give it, you know, more of a texture with the you can kind of see that it's too. I need to do something right here. All right. Let me get some of that paint off. Let me add a little bit more darker brown. Add a little bit of that light color there. So there's my coconuts. Darling, so cute. Thank you, Courtney. Thank you, Carolina. All right, so now let's see what else do I have going on. Besides my black, I'm going to do a black outline with a paintbrush. Normally I'll take my paint pen and do my outline. But I think I'm just going to do it with a paintbrush. Going to try not to have to, like this blue really needs to be dried. So I'm going to blow dry it real quick. I hate to have to turn my blow dryer on. But let's get it dried a little bit better than what it is. Turning out really cute. Once we get our outline on the starfish, you'll be able to see its shape a lot better. The outlines will make it really pop. Oh, I didn't get my glue on the top of my bucket. About the door hanger challenge or inside scoop or anything, I am here to help you out. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna do black, even if I got an itch again. Even if it's still a little wet, I'm just gonna go for it. And maybe I won't completely. I have my thing upside down. Thank you, Amanda. Maybe I won't completely mess it up by going ahead before it's dried. All right, and I'm just going to go and outline my whole design. My paint wasn't dried on my green there, and it come through a little bit, but I don't think it's too noticeable. And this, I'm not trying to get it exactly straight and perfect. Trying to keep it to have kind of a whimsical look. Whimsical look. Alright, I'm gonna look at my design real quick and see what else I had going on with the outline. We're gonna come down on our tree, on the bark there, and then we went around. Oh, we did go around our bucket. Now, the bucket needs to be a little bit more of a smaller outline just because it's smaller. I kind of went thick there. I got too big of a brush to really be doing this. I should switch my brush out, but I'm not. Alright, now let's go on around. Now I'm going to come, and I'm not going to get on the edges of my starfish. I'm just going to kind of go like that. My goodness, it's gorgeous. Oh, thank you, California girl. Is that cut with a laser or jigsaw? Shelly, I cut it out with a jigsaw. What is the secret of cutting with a jigsaw to keep from breaking off a leaf? It's really no secret. Well, I guess you can call it a secret. I don't. Just go slow and take your time, and make sure that your wood's got, you know, some sort of support underneath it. That helps a lot if your board's kind of sturdy. She's just a pro. Oh, thank you, Carolina. So that's how the outline's looking out so far. I'm thinking I need to put some kind of black in my coconuts, just to kind of bring those out a little bit, to kind of separate them in a way. Let's see what else. I do have black lines like going. Okay, I think I'm going to switch my paint brushes because I don't want my outlines and stuff to be quite as thick as my outlines. I don't know what you would call it. So yeah, just when you're cutting, Shelly, make sure, like when I cut this, you know, if I cut this part first, I will make sure that this part that I just cut is laying on top of the table. And even if you have to put something on top of it just to keep this from bouncing, and just have a good grip on your jigsaw and don't let it bounce too much. And then once you get, like if you go to cut this out, I would probably have, like already have all of this cut out to where I would just like come in from off, like do an end cut. I can't really explain it too good by just talking. But yeah, I guess just take your time and just even if you have to get somebody to hold one end for you, just don't cut nobody's fingers off. Then you should be good to go. It shouldn't. Excuse me. Should be all right. Because this is not too hard to do. I'm gonna put kind of like, almost kind of like sloppy outlines around my dots, even around the dots to where it goes on the outside, like goes off of it. Who is that child talking to? He has done gone crazy. That's okay. Can't wait until you show us how to cut the pineapple. Oh yeah, I would definitely show you, because the pineapple has the points. practice, practice. I do better in the scroll saw. Yeah. So you like the scroll saw better, Carolina? But yeah, when I show y'all do the tutorial for the pineapple, I will definitely show you step by step on how to get those points cut out to where when you get down with the jigsaw, you know exactly where you got to go, exactly where to start from to make it be the easiest way to cut it out. So that's one thing about me showing you, like doing the tutorial with cutting, is I try to make sure that I'm cutting, like getting my, like starting my cuts to where it's the easiest way to finish off your door hanger. Because there are some door hangers that you start cutting, you know, you're cutting away and then you realize, oh Lord, you know, I should have did this first. It's like when I was cutting this out, you know, like this little bucket here, I realized that was probably the first thing I should have started cutting first, because it's a little bit thin here, and then you have to make this turn here, and then you got this going on. So after I cut it for the first time, I know now my second time, I need to start in here getting my cuts first. Because getting this out first, if all this is cut, making this turn here, your wood's gonna, it's not gonna be quite easy, as easy like just to hold it straight. If that makes sense. I'm hoping I'm making sense when I'm talking about it. It's just so, it's a little bit harder to explain. So there's the dots outlined in black. Now I'm just going to do a little bit of wiggly lines with black. And I actually have some lines going through here. And I think I just messed up with it. I think I had the lines going the other way. Trina is an awesome teacher when it comes to the jigsaw. Very cute. Oh, thank you, Natalie. And thank you, Jan. All right. Now let me see what else I've got to do. We're going to put, I may wind up using the tulip paint to do some of the black. Let's see, what do I want to use? I am going to use the tulip paint. I'm going to use the tulip paint to do that. I might as well just go ahead and get my black up here first. Yeah, I try my best to explain it, you know, really good so that everybody can kind of understand what I'm saying when I'm doing my tutorials for the cutting part. Hey, from Orangeburg, South Carolina. It is beautiful. Hey, Regina, it is. Oh, I thought you was talking about weather. I don't know why I thought you was talking about weather. I guess because you're in South Carolina and I was talking about weather when I first started this video. I'm so sorry. But thank you so much. Do you use the stick tulip paint? I meant the slick. Yes, I do, Kathy. Yes, ma'am. It's not, I think y'all may keep on hearing me call it puffy paint because that's what we used to like growing up. A lot of people used a puffy paint to do their t-shirts or even their kids' shoes. They would use it. But, yeah, it is the slick tulip paint from Walmart. So I'm going to use the white first. I know, you know what? I'm going to use my white. Regular. I'm going to use my white paint. I'm going to use it regular, y'all. I'm going to use my white paint to do my white outlines. Where is my, I put it in there. And then I just use the black tulip paint. So then I won't have like no gray going on. So where's my white? So I'm going to go ahead and outline. What I'm going to outline with the white. Try not to get in my black, but of course that black is still wet in some places. I think I'm just going to put little white, kind of like comma thingies on my blue here instead of coming and doing the swirls. In my picture, I did like pink swirls in there, but I did such a bright blue on my dots. I don't know. It would be hard to get a pink to show up. Like, I would probably have to put coat after coat of the pink. If I had some pink tulip paint, that would be really pretty. Put the pink tulip paint, like the swirls over the dots. That would be like really pretty. I'm just going around and doing my white. I think I'm going to put a little bit in my coconuts there. Hey, Miss Sandra, thank you so much for sharing. So I just did some white in that, and I don't know why I did dip my white paintbrush when I got some more highlights I got to get going. Because we got to put the highlights here, and we got to put highlights there. And then we got to put some highlights around in the bucket. So let's see. I'm about out of white. Now let's put some in our little shovel. Some there. All right. So there's highlights there. I want those a little bit thicker. Trying to get a real whimsical kind of feel. Whimsical. I don't know why I say whimsical. Whimsical. Whimsical, whimsical. I just like totally smeared it, that black, because it was not dry. So I'm going to leave this alone. See why I smeared my paint? Oh well. Thank you, Carolina. It is turning out super cute. A little bit different than the picture that I posted, but it is coming together a little bit better. Better than I thought it would, being that I didn't actually paint it. You know, I did it with the ProCreate app, and doing it with that and painting, it's like totally different. You know, sometimes your colors ain't going to be exactly the same. You know, I might do some perfect circles on the ProCreate, but then when I get in here and painting, you know, it's not quite as perfect. So, it's totally different than, you know, to actual paint it. Alright, so now tulip paint. I will go ahead and do my tulip paint. I'm going to do it in the black. Thank you, ladies, so much for sharing. I appreciate that. Thank you for joining me and being on here with me. Alright, so I'm just going to take my tulip paint and I'm going to start making some swirly lines around on my bucket. Let's see where else I want it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put the tulip paint here too, just to kind of give it some texture. And I'm going to go down my trunk there. I'm going to go around my star with my tulip paint. Put some there. Let's see. Where did I have some tulip paint? Ah, I just smeared it. I just touched it. Let's see if I can get it off real quick. All right. There we go. I'm gonna have to come back and kind of go over my black a little bit there, where I just kind of got off. You know, I'm just gonna stick my finger in black and kind of get that. There we go. There we go. Ooh, cool. Thank you, Courtney. All right, I'm gonna put some tulip paint up here. Just gonna kind of do my wiggly lines. Put some up here. I am pressing down on my wood some, so it won't be quite as thick, and I think you can like keep better, my contacts are drying, have a little bit better control when you're using the tulip paint if you press down just a little bit, not too hard, because if you press down too hard, y'all can see this is what happened. See how I pressed down a little bit too hard right here, and you can kind of see my other color, because it kind of, the middle of the paint when you're doing the tulip, it kind of like messed it up. All right, so let me see. Oh, my seashells. I forgot about my seashells, y'all. I'm going to use the tulip paint to outline my seashells, and then it's going to add just a little bit of texture. I'm not going to mess with this seashell because I kind of covered it up with my highlights. Didn't really pay it no attention. All right, so let me see if I can do my seashells. With my tulip paint. Alright, so there's my seashells with the tulip paint. Alright, so ladies, I think this is it. I might add a little bit of swirly lines on my shovel there. Alright, am I missing anything? Do y'all see that I'm missing anything? Now, if you would decide that you would want to do some white tulip paint, you can totally do white around the top of it too. I think it's got a little bit, I think it's got enough going on. But I would probably let my black dry, then maybe come back with the white tulip paint, because I have done it. And then when my white would touch my black, and I would wind up with gray, a little bit more gray than what I would want. But it's done. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me make sure that's everything. I did not do the white lines in there. I did a lighter pink. But hey, I think the white lines looks pretty good. It's done closed. Alright, so this is it. Y'all tell me how I did. This is my design that I did on ProCreate. And now this is the actual design, the actual cutout. I think it did pretty good. A little bit different colors, but overall, did pretty good. All right, ladies, so thank y'all so much for joining me and watching. Thank you so very much for sharing. I so appreciate it. Love it, Trent. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much, Courtney. If y'all have any questions, y'all can post to comment down below. And y'all, I need some more people in my door hanger challenge. So if you're on the fence about it, y'all go ahead and just go join, because it's only $10. It's not a reoccurring payment. It's a one-time fee of $10. You know, the only time you have to pay that again is if I was to have another challenge. But it's, like I said, one-time payment, and that's it. It's totally worth it. Even if you paint door hangers, you know, you can still, you know, jump in on the fun and get a free template. I'm a painter, and I've been painting and making door hangers for 5.5 years. Been cutting my own door hangers since day one, or probably about a month after I started. And I'm in some other paint groups and stuff, and I've realized that it doesn't matter if you've been painting for 10 years. There's always something new that you can learn from somebody else, because everybody has their own ways to do things. And there's things that somebody else does, and I'm like, daggone, why didn't I think about that? Or, or where I see somebody else doing something, I'm like, well, you could do this. And they're like, oh, thank you. So even though, you've been painting and we think we know everything, but we don't. So it's a perfect time. Like if, Mike could show you something that you didn't know or you didn't think about. And, y'all it's going to be fun. So y'all head on over there and y'all join. I cannot wait to get started. I'll probably take some order. I'll probably let the sign up be going on until maybe the weekend, throughout the weekend, and then next week I will be posting the video with the tutorial on the cutting. And then the 28th and the 29th, I think, is when I will be painting it with y'all. And I will paint it live in the group so y'all can ask questions just like you do here. And it will be much more detailed and much more closer and stuff for you. All right, so my hubby just got home, so this is perfect timing. So if you have any questions, you can private message me as well. And I will see y'all probably another day this week. Thanks, ladies.